Let's take a couple of minutes and we'll check out the initial and system setup menu on Pioneer's DEH-X6700BS. So I'm on the AM/FM source right now and I need to switch the radio off. So let's press and hold the source button for a couple of seconds. And now the radio is turned off, even though I still have the clock in the display. And we'll press in on the volume control to get to our menu here. And we have two menus to choose from. We have the system menu and we have the initial menu. Let's start with the initial menu and press enter there. Here we can choose what type of output we'll get from the rear speakers in the system. So right now the rear speakers are set to full range output. If I want, I can press in on the volume control and we can change the rear speaker output to subwoofer output. This head unit, the 6700BS, has three sets of RCA outputs, dedicated front, rear, and subwoofer output. So this setting does not change the RCA outputs in any way. For right now, we'll press in and switch that back to full range for my rear speaker outputs. And I'm going to press back, and let's see, we'll roll over to the next setting, which is our software update. With the software update, any software updates for the head unit would be issued from pioneerelectronics.com. You can download those updates and store them onto a USB. You can insert them into the USB port right here, and you can initiate a software update for Bluetooth or other systems right from this screen. Let's roll over to the next setting, which is Siriusxm Reset. If for whatever reason you need to reset your Siriusxm tuner back to its factory settings, you can do that from this screen. Let's roll over to the next setting, which is the full system reset. Here you can completely reset the 6700BS back to its factory settings. And we will roll along again, and we're back around to our original rear speaker outputs. So let's go back now, and from initial we'll go to the system settings and press enter. The first thing we see on the display here is our information display, and info display is the information that's displayed right under the words info here. There are a number of different things that can be displayed in there, so let's enter into that menu. We can have a level meter shown here. We can have information about the source, the words of the source. We can have the clock displayed under there. We can switch it off so we don't see anything displayed in this area. Or we can have a spectrum analyzer. So for right now, let's put the source in that information display area. And we'll go back, roll over to the next setting, which is auxiliary on. This is the auxiliary input on the head unit, and if you use the auxiliary input on a regular basis, you should leave auxiliary on. But if you don't use auxiliary as a source on a regular basis, you can press in here and switch auxiliary off. Now, when you press the source key here, you will not see auxiliary show up as an option for one of your sources. But if you use auxiliary on a regular basis, like I do, press in and leave auxiliary on. Let's roll over to the next setting, which is Bluetooth audio, and the exact same thing here goes for Bluetooth audio that it did for auxiliary. If you use Bluetooth audio on a regular basis to stream from different devices, including your phone, leave Bluetooth audio on, and when you press the source button, Bluetooth audio will show up as a source. But if you don't use Bluetooth audio, streaming audio, you can switch it off and it will not show up in your source list. We'll leave that on for right now because I use Bluetooth audio regularly. Next is Bluetooth memory clear. When you connect phones and other devices to the 6700 through Bluetooth, 6700 will store some information about that device. If you want to clear out all of that information, all Bluetooth information, you can clear that from the memory right here. And over to the next setting, here we can check the Bluetooth version. So if there's an update to the Bluetooth version issued from pioneerelectronics.com, you check your version number here. If it's a different version, you can do that update from this screen. And this is our app connection settings. This is a very important setting for the head unit, so we'll enter in there. So if we're going to run an app like, for example, Pandora, and you're going to use an iPhone, you want to use the wired connection for an iPhone. If you are using an Android type device, you want to choose the Bluetooth connection for running your apps. So for right now, we're going to set that back to the wired connection and go back and roll over to our next setting, which is our clock set. Here we can set the clock, very simple, and for more information about setting the clock, check out the clock setting video. We'll go back and we can also change the format of the clock from 12 to 24 hours here. We'll set it back to 12 and roll over back around to our information display. At any time, you can exit this menu or any menu by pressing the band button.